Hey everybody, tonight I want to make that pizza that I was telling you about. The last video I did basic bread and how I make bread here. But tonight at the Lookout Lodge it's pizza night, and this is going to be special because I don't know of anybody else that makes pizza like this. I got this when I was a kid. Papa Joe's it was called. It was a store, little deli on Waring Road. If you grew up in Rochester, New York, you might remember it. Anybody? Papa Joe's? Anyway, it was good. Real good. And I use a lot of the things from the garden. Basically everything that is going into this, except for the dough, came from my garden. I mean, it's not hard because there's really nothing going on it. This pizza I use zucchini and onion and like a mash type of topping. It comes out really, really good. I don't know how else to explain this other than just trust me. Watch. You might like it. I hope you do. We'll be back. Alright, to shorten this thing up, I went ahead and put all the ingredients in here and got my water hot and all that. Just like the basic bread, it's 6 cups of flour, all-purpose white flour. You can try different flour, whatever. 6 cups of all-purpose white flour is what I'm using. And I actually got this yeast here in 1 pound block. I want to try doing it this way because this is way cheaper than buying it any other way. To make a packet amount, it's 2 1/4 teaspoons. And then you just got to keep it refrigerated. So I went to BJ's and picked up a pound of this. I mean, for as much as I spent on this, man, there's a big difference in price between this and those packets, I'll tell you that. So it calls for 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. 1, 2, alright, 2 1/4. So 2 1/4 teaspoons, 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of oil. I used olive oil because it's pizza, so, right? Olive oil versus vegetable oil. 1 tablespoon of salt and your yeast. 2 1/4 teaspoons. Now, the water, like I said, you want it to be warm, just like I was saying in the bread video. It's like 110 degrees. Something like 120 degrees, I don't know. Warm. You want it to be nice and warm. I'm not activating nothing. I'm not doing any of that. Just throwing it all together. Beat it all up. Make a dough ball. Because I like to have the thick crust. I don't really like the thin crust. I've tried it. You can split it up and make 2 crusts, just like you can make 2 loaves of bread. You can do that and you get a thinner crust. But when this is done, it comes out real, real thick. So we got our 6 cups of flour. We got all our wet right here. Give that a mix up again. Make sure that's good and going. And get all that together. I do this too. Take some of these dry spices, throw them right in there. I don't know how much that is. You're going to have to play with it. Experiment. I got garlic cloves here too, and I've done that. I've crushed garlic up and put it in the dough. It comes out pretty good, but I'm just using the powder because I wanted to finish up this thing of garlic powder that I got. And I'm going to mince up some garlic cloves, and I'm going to put them in the mash. So, put all this together. Then I can get this proofing because I got to go run out and get a couple things done. While I'm doing that, this is going to rise. It doesn't take too long to do the mash, the zucchini and the onions. Because I had them in the freezer in just gallon bags, that's how I stored my excess zucchini, because that's what, you know, that was the technology I had. I mean, I plan on investing in a canner so that all spring and summer of next year I can. I really want to get into that so that I had so much stuff, and I still actually, I got the plate over there, you can't see it. But for the sauce, it's my tomatoes. I'm still growing them. I got them in the basement. I got a whole whole garden going down there. I want to do some videos on that too, show everybody what I got. Believe me, I'm no authority on, doing anything. But just to show everybody it can be done. I mean, that's how I got the idea to even do it, was by watching these videos. And now here I am, it's December, and I still got tomatoes. So, but anyways, I want to get a canner so that next spring I can can some stuff. But what I had was my freezer, and it's worked great. But anyways, the whole point of all of that was telling you that the onion and zucchini mash, it doesn't take too long to do. I fry it right on the stove. And because of those bags that it's been in the freezer, it has like, I don't know, there was just a bunch of, all the water in the zucchini and whatnot froze. So there's a bunch of ice in there, so got to thaw it out and dump out a gallon of water. Seems like there's so much water in them that, it's like all half water, but dump that out, let it fry up, get it real crispy. You'll see. Trust me, it's good. But yeah, this almost smells like garlic bread, It's just like the white sandwich bread, except different. It's got like a flair to it. Pizza flair. It's good. First time I showed my kids this, they didn't really think that it was all that good looking. There was no mozzarella cheese on it. No pepperoni. Nothing like that. Old fashioned. But it really does come out nice. And I suppose that you could do just about anything with this dough. I mean, you could probably make breadsticks with this. You could put any kind of toppings on this you want. But this is just my way. I really like to see somebody do this. That's the only reason really I'm doing these videos, is just to, put my thing out there, because I've noticed that the learning on the internet from other people has been really helpful for me. I sure hope you can hear me. I don't have a good mic. I noticed on the last video that I shot the sound quality is not that great, but sorry. This is what I got. I just hope this, gives somebody an idea, because this is nothing. If you grow a garden, this is a good way to eat some of your stuff. I mean, zucchini grows like crazy. I learned that last year. It was probably my most prolific vegetable. I got a ton of it still. And even though I'm getting like the tomatoes to make this sauce for this, I even got a ghost pepper. Even though I'm still growing some things, like you can grow everything pretty much indoors, but I still have a ton of zucchini from last year. But anyway, just like the bread, get in there, flop it around a little bit, round it up, let it rise. It's got to be double the size, so when it doubles up, and I only let the pizza dough rise once. Once it rises once, I throw it on the pan, pound it out, throw everything on and bake it. Bread's a little different, but as you will see, this almost is quite a bit easier, and it's just, the only real difference is just you throw a few spices in there and a different kind of oil, and you're good to go. So we'll be back when it's done rising. Alright, this is how I do this. I got zucchini, chop it all up, onions, chop it all up, get it in the pan with some oil, fry it right up, get it good and hot, bring it right down, get it crispy. Yep. Once it gets down, still got a ways to go, a little bit anyway, not too much, but you almost want it to get not burned, but you want it to get nice and crispy. You throw a little bit of apple cider vinegar on it, and good stuff. So this is almost done. I got some apple cider vinegar in it. See how it's like really brown and caramelized? That's what I do. I get it really brown. It's just not quite burned, but really beat up really good. And it almost makes like a crispy, like a, I don't know, like those little French fried onions. Really good. Boy, I gotta tell you, I tried that. Woo! That ghost pepper, you see that little bite? Can you see it? Unbelievable, man. That's my plate of tomatoes though, right there. I'm about to make the sauce. Man, I'm sweating like a, I don't even know, any terrible ism that you could come up with for sweating real bad is what I'm doing. I took a bite out of the tip of that pepper. It is ridiculous. But yeah, anyway, the zucchinis here is just about done. I'm going to actually dice up a little bit of garlic I got over here and throw some more of this stuff, some of these loose leaf spices we got here, some oregano and whatnot, just regular old things, get them in there, get it all spiced up, and we will return after I recover from that pepper. Look at that thing, just a little tip, woo, ghost pepper. I was going to put some of that in the sauce. I don't think so. Nope, that is one hot pepper right there. Woo! I haven't tried one yet. I've had my habaneros and all my chilies, you know, and whatnot. Jalapenos and all that, but not one of them. That is a hot pepper. Ghost pepper, I guess. So I want to saute up some of this garlic because that zucchini is just about done, and this dough here is just about done. I'm just gonna chew this up pretty fine, at least as fine as I can get it. Throw it in the pan, saute it up, and put some in with the sauce, and toss some around with that zucchini. I gotta get one of those garlic crushers to really mince it up right. Yeah, get this thing right out of here. But yeah, you see how this dough is doing? It's starting to come around. Well, actually more than double of when we started. Lord, is that hot. I mean, I'm just now getting over that. That was like 15 minutes ago or something. That was a while back from that. It's got a good taste. Tastes pretty good, that's for sure. For the first 30 seconds. And then after 3 seconds, it's over. I don't even know what I'm going to do with that stupid thing. Wow. So I figured I'd just bring this camera thing right over. Get it hawking right over the table. Now you don't have to stare at my ugly butt. But we're just about ready here. I'm going to grease up this pizza pan and pound this bad boy out because I've got the oven going. And it will be hot any minute. So I've got some coffee filters. Now I gotta find my grease. I'm sure you couldn't hear what I just said because I was all the way across the kitchen, but I found the grease. There's probably Italian people all over the place going, oh my God. I am sure that this is not the way this is done. But it works. I mean, that's the thing. That's why I think making these videos is cool, because I do it this way. It's probably not the traditional way, I'm sure. Like I said, there's probably pizza place owners out there laughing. People that actually know how to make pizza dying. That's not the way you do it, but anyway, this is the way I do it. And if you try it, I bet you like it. You see this nasty stuff right here? Looks gross, doesn't it? Oh. Boy, is it good. Something happens when it gets baked. It just turns to heaven. Very good. Very, very good stuff. So, let's go ahead and do that. Pound this dough out. Get it right out to the edges. Like I said, you can try it out. Do you? You got 2 pans? Split it in half. Do 2. You like it thick like me? Go ahead. Do it like this, because this gives you it's like this. It's like a whole inch thick. It's awesome. And you know, we got the loose leaf flaky spices in the dough. The Dollar General specials here. Boom. Some of your typical, stereotypical Italian-esque spices. A little bit of garlic in the stuff. Olive oil. That's it. And of course, gotta put more oil on it. Couldn't just let it go. Gotta get some more on there. Yes, sirree. And that's it. There's some tomatoes. That's where they ended up. Yeah, buddy, I was going to blanch the, it's pizza, man. I mean, if this was sauce, yes, I would have probably blanched the tomatoes so that I could pull the skin off and all that. I'm sure everybody's got that down. I don't want to mull over a bunch of crap that somebody else has already done. I mean, oh, there's the oven. She's ready. How hot is this? Too hot. Yep. Get this on there. And again, if you didn't hear me the first 15 times, this is only zucchini and onion. It's all fried up and mashed up. Onion, zucchini, oil, garlic, Didn't say anything about it being healthy. I said it would be good. And we ain't done yet. We still got to put a ton of salt on it. Parmesan and whatnot. But it's good. It's real good. Flatten it out. There. Okay. Some more salt on there. Some of that parm on there. A lot of that. Cover it right up till it disappears. Put it all on there if you can stand it. Man, is this good. That's it. $3.75 for 35. Toss it in the oven. And let the magic happen. Okay, it's all done. Let's take this thing out and check it out. You hear that? Thud. Good stuff. Thick crust pizza. Look at that. Let's see if we can't drag that thing over here. A little better. Yeah, not really. Take a good look at it. See? All that cheese and stuff all crisped up. It's awesome. Good stuff. Cut this bad right up. You gotta try this. See how thick that is? And I want to try. I don't really make any other kind of pizza. Maybe we'll do a video series on just pizza. Do all kinds of crazy different. Yeah, it's still hot. But that's it. Check it out. All right, everybody. Oh yes, I just had to make sure that you've seen this. Make sure you get a load of that. Some of that goodness. Oh yeah. That right there. I don't know what that is, but it's good. Some people might not call it pizza. Some people might say it's crazy talk, but if you were here, you get a load of it. Good stuff. All right. Thank you. Bye.